Greetings, brothers and sisters at Christ Church. I certainly hope Lent is meaningful for you this year. I can tell you it's certainly meaningful for some 30 or more of us who are reading, discussing, reflecting on John Meacham's book, The Hope of Glory. This is a book that provides his reflections on the last words of our Lord Jesus from the cross at the crucifixion. The very first word from the cross that our group looked at is that haunting, evocative plea as he hangs on the cross for us, "Father, forgive them because they know not what they do." What an incredible expression of forgiveness on behalf of those who have crucified him, those who have hammered the nails into his wrist, those who have tried him, convicted him, betrayed him. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. What a power of forgiveness. What a window into God's constant forgiving love of you and me, even you and me. We sometimes struggle to find evidences in our own life, in our own world, of pointers toward such limitless forgiveness, and sometimes those pointers come. Sometimes those examples arrive. My father, Big Tom Odell, when I was 16 years old, bought himself a brand spanking new white 1965 Ford Galaxy 500. A Galaxy 500. Pretty soon that fall, after he purchased his new car, his son, little Tom Odell, began a constant refrain: "Dad, I need to use your car to take my date to homecoming. Dad, please let me use your car to take my date to homecoming." And after about a month of constant request, begging, pleading, my dad relented and let me take that brand new 1965 Ford Galaxy 500 with my date to homecoming. You know, later that night when I ran the car off the road and into a ditch, it didn't just tear up the whole left-hand side of the car, but it also tore out everything underneath, all the extake manifold and exhaust system. My dad sat me down the next day and said, "Tom, you know, we're going to have to pay for this, your mother and I, out of our own pocket, because we don't want to file an insurance claim and then have our premiums go up. So we're going to send it off to the shop and just pay for it ourselves. Please try to be more careful." That was my dad. Well, car was in the shop for about a month, and he came back, and it was time for the school's Christmas party. And I needed a car to take my date to the school's Christmas party. My dad let me take his brand new 1965 Ford Galaxy 500 that had just come out of the shop. And that night when we arrived at the party, my date was so excited to get there that she kicked open her passenger side door to jump out and go greet a friend, right as the car was coming from behind to remove the door from the car. And my father sat me down again and told me, "You're just going to have to be more careful when you're in an automobile," as he sent the car back to the shop at his own expense to avoid the vagaries of his son's misdeeds, ramping up his premiums on his insurance payments. And that long ago moment with my dad's 1965 Ford Galaxie 500, sent to the shop twice in a month, is just a little window into those words of Jesus on the cross. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. God's forgiving love is limitless and eternal. And I'm so thankful that John Meacham and my brothers and sisters in this study are reminding me of the power of the love that we celebrate and share.